Hi, I'm Andy with EcoCha, and here we are with batch number 9 of the EcoCha Tea Club for August 2016. And this month we have an award-winning tea, a tea that was entered into the Nantou County Tea Trade Association and won Gold Medal Award, which ranks within the top 5% approximately. This competition, spring competition 2016, had a total of about 400 entries. So this tea was in the top 20 or so of 400 overall entries. And the name of the competition, which represents the type of tea, is Dongding Jinxuan Oolong tea. So it's tea leaves from the Jinxuan Oolong plant, which is Tai Cha number 12, made into a Dongding Oolong style, which means that it has significant oxidation, probably medium oxidized tea leaves, and for this competition the leaves are well roasted. So for the Nantou County Tea Trade Association, they've held this competition for Dongding Jinxuan Oolong tea for over 20 years now, which came to somewhat of a surprise to me, since Jinxuan Oolong has only been in existence officially for not much longer than that, perhaps 30 years max, I'd say. I don't know the exact year that it was registered by the Tea Research and Extension Station to be promoted to farmers to produce. This Thai Cha number 12, or Thai tea number 12, was crossbred. It's a hybrid, and it was designed to have a combination of a natural resistance to local pests in the form of fungi or insects, and also produce a larger yield than the original Qingxin Oolong tea plant. So Jinxuan was created to grow better, basically, and to produce a higher volume than Qingxin Oolong, the original oolong that was brought over from mainland China. Although I'm brewing tea for myself, I'm in the habit of brewing tea for others, so I'm going to go with the typical ritual of preparing tea for a couple of guests, which you can fill the role of virtually, if you will. So being a Dongding style tea means that it's like I said already, it's a medium oxidized, and for this competition I would say comparatively heavily roasted tea. It's not as heavy as a Tie Guanyin would be, but on the Dongding style of tea scale, it's on the heavier side. It's got a very well balanced aroma coming from the whiffer cup there. There's definitely enough roasted character to make it obvious that the tea leaves have been roasted quite significantly, but it's balanced by a sweetness and this kind of fruity complexity just in the aroma coming off these leaves. Very substantial, very hearty, bold flavor. An amazing balance of sweetness and a finish of astringency. So it's a clean finish after you get this. I'm going to go for a whiffer cup once more for the second brew, to see if I can notice any subtle differences between the first and the second. Often when a batch of tea is roasted to this extent, the first batch will have a more pronounced note of roastedness, and then it'll sort of calm down or mellow out a bit, and the other more subtle aspects of the flavor profile will come out. Yeah, a little, not so bold, not so full-on hearty roasted flavor. It's a milder, almost pastry sort of aroma coming off of fresh pastry, like a scone, freshly baked scone. But again, along with that kind of dried, crispy fall leaf aroma is this sweetness, something akin to roasted vegetables. I often am silenced, and there's such a complexity to well-made Dongding tea, and that's why it has become my favorite tea type overall, in my experience of Taiwan Oolongs particularly. It's clean and smooth, but the actual flavors are within a broad spectrum. Definitely a fruity character over a hearty roasted base, I would say. The nose is just continuing and not fading. Now it's coming back. The first time I tasted this tea, it was grilled fresh corn that was prominent in my perception of it. So this tea was sourced from the Alishan region. The tea farm is about 1,400 meters, which is on the higher end for Xuan farms. This is Dongding Xuan Oolong Tea Gold Medal Award from the Nantou County Tea Trade Association. We think you're going to like this one. It's different from our very first batch of tea that we offered last December, which was from the Lugu Farmers Association Dongding Oolong competition. Because this was made from Jinshuan tea plants, Jinshuan tea leaves, and the standard is a little bit higher in its roasted profile, a little bit more roasted than Lugu Farmers Association. Please let us know what you think of this tea. Post your comments on our tea club page. Send us photos of you brewing tea or videos of you brewing tea. We want to know what your experience is, and this way our tea club members can share, and we'll have a kind of consortium of people's experiences of these various rarities that you're not going to find on the market. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.